Hello, welcome everyone. I forgot I had this on the screen from last time. Remember this thing from last time? Alright, welcome everyone. Welcome Stream Elements, welcome Daisuko, welcome Shima Panic, we got Resetter, Escapade, Mooney, Hamp, Hitchfrayer, Choco, Jax. Zoe's here, Potato's here, everyone's here. Anyway, it's been a while since I've done an animation stream, right? Last time I think I did the SMH emote, which is why this is still on the screen. But anyway, welcome Potato Games as well. Welcome greeted duck. Let me get this off the screen. Anyway, today I'm going to animate Munibug because she returned to streaming yesterday. For like 6 months. Last time she streamed was like 6 months ago. And I was like, you know what? Might as well draw something. You know, because actually, like, last week I finished playing Passepartout, or Passepartout 2. And I was like, you know, I gotta do something else on Tuesdays. Might as well draw something. And now here we are, we're drawing. Decided to draw this, okay? Because I feel like usually when I draw stuff, it's like, I feel like most of my recent drawings have been for like, either like an anniversary stream or like a birthday stream or something. And this is kind of the same thing, right? It's sort of similar. Also, welcome Props Not Jack. Yeah, and then like last time, I think your birthday is like on December, right? So that was a while ago. And I was like, man, I didn't draw something then. And it's like a whole like long time until the next one. So I might as well, you know, you're here pretty often. It's cool. Also welcome Delicious Smile. So I'm going to draw today. I forgot how to draw. It's been a while. Welcome everyone. Also welcome Bread Botnik. So as you know, always gotta start with the classic blue. We all know from past cartoon. Let's see, canvas, sheet color. Did the app break? I think the app just broke. There's normally supposed to be a menu where I can change the colors. Do I have to update my app? Well, I guess we're gonna stay with a white for now. We got our color picker. Hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome, Ron Yakumo. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna pull up some reference. What is the reference? You guys, you have any reference, Mooney? Munibug.com. Is that a thing? Let me check. I'm checking. Yes, that is a real website. That is indeed a real website. OC ref sheet right there. This one. I know the design of your live 2D model is like slightly different from what you prefer it to be. Anyway, she was doing a stream yesterday. Chatting. Good stream. I normally don't watch VODs, but I was streaming at the same time. It was literally like right after I started my stream. No, it was right before I started my stream. And I was like, man, I want to watch the stream, but like I can't. I'm literally streaming. And then when I ended my stream, it was already over. Also welcome Scholastic Soul. Hope you're doing well. Okay, where's this reference? Got reference. There's a reference right here, literally on this website. Okay, copy image address. Where is... Okay, that was from last time. This... Pulling up reference right now, literally as we speak. There it is. Oops. I usually don't know where to put these things. I put it on like the top left, maybe top right here. It's cool. I'll put it over here. It's cool, very cool. Anyway, yesterday on her stream, she was talking about drinking water, and I was like, yo, I love drinking water. So I'm gonna draw her drinking water. Everyone loves to hydrate. You guys like drinking water? I love it. So let's see. I changed the menu. I cannot change the background color. Okay, the hardest part. I probably should have like sketched out something before I started this stream. You know, because that usually ends up taking the most time. I don't know. Let's see. I should have prepared, guys. I should have prepared. Especially today. Is it really hot where you guys are? I don't even know. I ordered pizza today, guys. Ordered pizza. It's pretty good. The same pizza I ordered last time. Got a bus today because it was delayed. Love real-time updates. The bus comes. There's like... I hate taking buses. I don't know. In New York, at least, they're never on time. You can never trust the schedule. If you prefer... I always prefer taking like the subway or like the train. I mean, here they're the same thing. Some places the subway is different from the train. Here they're the same. How much was pizza? There was actually, I think normally it's like it's like pretty expensive. $27 or something. But I had it's actually a very big pizza. But I had, there was like a 40% off coupon, so it was like much cheaper. You want the new hair tough reference? Sure. I mean, you were drawing it today, right? Yeah, the design on this model is not exactly the same. I'll look it up. Pull it up right now in the chat. Twitch.tv/munibug. I could just take a screenshot. I can just take a screenshot of this stream. I remember when I used to draw VTubers on stream, and they would never post their reference on Twitter. And I would have to like go to their VOD on Twitch and then just like screenshot it. Also, welcome Newtonia. Forgot to greet you. The subway is so smelly in New York. I haven't really been there in a while. I'm so sorry. That's fine. You got reference. Look at this reference. It's right there. Let's see. If you only care about arriving somewhere in a reasonable amount of time rather than the other thing. Or schedule doesn't matter. There's real time. I don't know. I just like trains. Like if you're taking a bus, it's always subject to like delays on the road. You got like things happening, you know. Sometimes there are traffic jams. It's fricked up. Okay, here we got this one. Copy image address. I'm gonna open another browser source. This one right here. Oh, there's so many. There's 4 of them. There's literally 4 of them. Sometimes trains aren't an option. Yeah, in an ideal world, every place would have convenient train transport. Alright. Anyway, here's this. Let's see, when I was working in downtown in a power distribution company, I would go home late, take public transport. It was an experience. I always prefer, I feel we talk about this all the time. Literally on every stream, we will not stop talking about how car-dependent infrastructure is cringe. It happens literally all the time. Alright, so I'm just gonna start with the sketch. It's the hardest part, because I never know how to start these things. And I feel like also the app is broken. Normally the thing on the top doesn't like flicker that much. I don't know, there was a recent update. Since the last time I did an animation stream, I think they changed a bunch of stuff. Alright, well anyway, I'm gonna draw something. Civil engineering, let's go. Okay, so I feel like the last few times I've drawn something, they've all been sitting, you know? I'll do that. I'll draw some sitting. I love to draw characters sitting down. When I drew the Choco Jack's animation, she was sitting down. I was drawing Chia's animation, she was sitting down. Karagi's animation, Butterdog, she was sitting down. Classic. Did I greet you, Slime Molder? I don't think I did. Welcome, Slime Molder. Yeah, Choco J sit. Okay, so we got this. You guys, we got this. Also, welcome X Job. Yeah, it was basically that bus going on Odyssey that takes me a round trip. It's just the bus. Next one going directly home was in 50 minutes. I don't know. I feel like 50 minutes is such a long time to wait for a bus. I don't know. It's too much. I've been to like some remote areas in Japan, and sometimes the trains take a long time. Oh, I forgot to go on my redeems page. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, it's loading. There's your T-pose. All right. So, okay, we got this one, got that. Literally looks like this. You have to wait 50 minutes twice a day, right, for an hour. When I used to go to the office, my commute was about like 45 minutes long. But I mean, the trains would arrive every like, 10 to 15 minutes. And so it wasn't too bad. But now if I had the choice to commute to work and just stay at home, I would just never. Total or twice? One way. So 45 minutes one way. It took a significant amount of time, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah, one way. I knew people that lived in like a different state, and so their commute was like 2 hours one way. I'm like, how the frick do you guys do that? Why would you commute for like 2 hours one way? That's like more than half your day is just spent on a train. And I guess like I asked him, and he was just like, oh, it's fine. I just do stuff on the train, I get to check up on emails, do whatever stuff. And I'm like, I would never do that. I would simply not do that. Simply too much effort for me. Alright, let's see this side. The hair goes down like this. And there's these things, whatever these things are, the hair tuft. Like some people prefer the village feel of suburbia. I mean, it's also like cheaper to live outside the city, I guess. Also, welcome OMQ Comics. Okay, how the heck do I draw this? It's like this. I don't know. I feel like one of the recent updates to the app like broke everything. I feel like it's a bit laggier than it used to be. I probably should have checked before I started my stream. You know how streamers usually, when they're preparing for a stream, they usually like, at least they'll start up the program they want to use, check that it works. I did not do any such thing today. Used to commute by bus a lot for 2 years, podcast on Hatsune Miku. I never used to listen to music on the, even when I was commuting. I don't know what it is. I would just listen in silence. I would just stare at the wall. I stare at the floor. I would look at my phone sometimes, I guess. 2 hours on train is fine if you have data, and if there's service on the train, wouldn't mind being on one transit each day for 2 hours. It wasn't actually that bad. I just like without it, you feel like you save so much time. Also welcome the contacts. Four hours? Okay, that's too much. 4 hours, way too much time. Alright, let's see. Every time I like try to double tap to undo, it doesn't like register my inputs. Kinda fricked up. This app used to be so good. And I also started the animation on the 5th frame. Okay, I can't... Okay, you move it like this. Commute consisted of Pokemon Go, Switch games, manga, sometimes studying. Actually, yeah, when Pokemon Go first came out, I remember I would like catch Pokemon like on the train. We would just pass by a bunch of Pokestops, and like I would rapidly try to tap it and make sure that I get it before the train like goes too far away. And I caught so many Pokemon that way. But I feel like at some point after the game came out, they started cracking down on that kind of stuff, right? It's like if you're moving too fast, it says you can't interact with this Pokestop. And then I was like, you guys ruined it. I was having so much fun. I had to go here and ruin everything for me. Cars give you a lot of freedom. You have a lot of options open to you because of a car. I think cars are cringe. I don't mind the existence of cars, but I don't like when to get anywhere you need a car. Like if you live in California, right? In most places you can't live without a car. There's no alternative. If you try to walk, then it's just really weird. You literally cannot. You literally can't even do it. Take the bus. I guess it depends where you live, right? Because it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. If like the places you need to go are like pretty close to the bus stop, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Okay, so what are we drawing here? We're gonna draw sipping. There's like a cup. Some kind of like bottle or something. Like this. I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about how I'm animating this. No, auto repair prices suck. Yeah, you also have to like consider gas, right? You gotta pay for gasoline. Gotta get refueled. Traffic jams everywhere. If you live in a place with car-dependent infrastructure, a car is mandatory. If you're fortunate enough to be in a walkable city, a car is only needed for urgent operations. Yeah. I don't know. I'm glad, you know, New York, you don't need a car. I have no intention of ever driving, ever getting a driver's license at all. Anyway, I feel like this is like the 100th stream we've talked about this. We always find our way back. Have I skipped fare in the subway? I have not. I guess as a kid, right? If you're a kid and you're short enough that you can just go under the thing, it's fine. People do it all the time. This emote is like Wolf is water plus Choco sit. It is very similar to some emotes. Why not? It's just a free ride, just jump over. I don't know. I don't know. I've talked about how when I was in high school, as a high schooler, you have like 3 free rides per day on a Metro card, but technically you're not supposed to use that card on holidays. And I didn't know that. There was like one time when I tried to use my Metro card on a holiday, my student Metro card on a holiday, and there were like a bunch of police officers just waiting on the other side. And then I just crossed over and they were just like, hey, stop. You, did you just use your student Metro card? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you're not supposed to do that. It's a weekday. it's a sorry, not a week. It's a it's not a school day. And then they tried to find me, and I was like, actually, are you over the age of like whatever, like 16? And I said no. No, okay, we can't legally prosecute you, but like next time don't you freaking do it. I was like, okay. But then, you know, one time I did it, and then they actually called me, and I was like, man, they fine you like $70 or something. It's kind of hecked up. It's like they had like 4 police officers just waiting for like, I don't know, it felt excessive, right? The amount of money you're paying these 4 police officers to like just catch people and you get $70, I don't know. It's too much. Why would they even care on the few holidays? Exactly. I don't know. I don't know why they did things this way. Also, welcome Admiral Kobayashi. Simply makes no sense. Alright. Here's this. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how I want to draw this. They shouldn't even have a fare on public transit. I mean, they keep increasing it. Now they have it so that you don't even need a Metro card. You can just, like, a lot of phones have this thing now where you can just like tap the phone on the thing and it'll automatically subtract it from your credit card. It's pretty convenient. Been using that. It's nice. It's like when I went to Japan the first time, a bunch of my friends who had iPhones, they would use that on the Japanese trains. And it always seemed cool. It was always convenient. You didn't need to have like a separate card or anything. But the issue was like if your phone dies, like if it runs out of batteries, then suddenly you don't have access to that anymore. We created a subscription service for all public transport in Germany. €49 no matter where you are. Like for a month. Forever, $49 forever. Also welcome Marshall. Need a battle pass. Actually, so the system in New York, they have it so that if you use the card more than like 12 times a month or like 12 times a week or 10 times a week or whatever, then the rest of your rides that week are free. And so it's like we used to have an unlimited card system where you could purchase something where you could use it like every infinite number of times in like a 1 month period or like a 1 week period or whatever. So you're still paying that, right? Why should you have to pay for it? It should just be free, paid for by municipal taxes. No, it's like a private corporation, I think. It's like in Japan. In Japan, all the railways are like owned by different companies and all that. Also, welcome Handflow, welcome Jose. That's why you should implant RFID chips in your arm? No, that's what I've been talking about this yesterday. What if someone cuts off your arm? What if someone steals all of my information by cutting off my arm? Is the subway owned by a private company in New York? I think the MTA... Okay, the MTA is a company that owns the subway system in New York. I think it's a private company, right? I don't think it's like funded by the city. Yeah, private but subsidized by the city. Also, welcome Lovkey. See, Jose said, for a second I thought you were doing a collab. Yeah, well, it's me. It's me. This is the munibug collab right here. Just kidding. Said, rather not give people incentives to cut off my arm. That's why I don't use fingerprint unlock. Fingerprint unlock is pretty good, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, the latest iPhones, they don't have fingerprint unlock. They have Face ID, which is like, it's okay. It seems fine. My issue is that I can't use it when I'm in VR. That part sucks. Whenever I'm in VR and I get a notification on my phone, I can't use Face ID because my my headset is on and can't detect my face. And then I have to like either type in my password or my password is pretty long, guys. If it's subsidized by the city, why is the people paying for it and the city already pays it for people pays for it with the people's money? Never understood. I don't know. You can look it up. Money, you know, capitalism, everything. It's expensive. It is expensive. The issue with the New York City subway system is that it runs 24/7, which means they don't have opportunities to close it down for maintenance. Like in Japan, right? The trains don't run all the time. They close down after a certain time of day, and that allows them to do like road work. Not road work, what is it called? Like train track work. The fact that it's always running in New York is like, they can't, it's hard for them to repair stuff. And then like on weekends, sometimes they'll have like redirected traffic and all this. I don't know. It could be significantly better. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I spent too long on this one frame. This was supposed to be a sketch. I mean, it still is a sketch. Okay, let's see. We got this. Municipal government probably earns a lot of money from taxes given the number of people there. They should have the money and ability to negotiate. I don't know. You should talk to the New York City government about that. I'm sure they would have a reason. I don't know. I don't know the reason. I'm sure they have a reason. They want money. They want to increase the prices. I remember it used to be like $2. Now it's like $2.75. I don't think they've increased it in a while, but would not be surprised if they did. Cheap. Is it cheap? I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah, the way it works here is it's also like, it's a single ride. You can go as far as you want. It's not like in Japan where the distance is based on the price, or the price is based on the distance. It's like you swipe one time, you get in, you can take it wherever. You can do as many transfers as you want. You could literally just ride around in a loop forever, and it's fine. As soon as you leave though, you have to, if you want to get back in, you have to swipe again. Yeah, as far as you want. Literally, as far as you want. I don't know, it's pretty nice though. The only issue is like when it doesn't really work. It's also like the train schedules are also like not reliable. You know, like when you're in Japan and you're like, oh, you see the trains coming at like 12:15. It usually is always there, like by 12:15. Whereas in New York, there's no schedule. Just whenever they feel like coming. You can change trains for 2 hours, yes. So, no, it's $2.75. It's not $2. $2.75. It's cheaper than your city. I mean, you know, it is pretty good. Compared to many places, it is pretty good. The service, I guess if you compare the service, yeah, $275. Holy frick, $275. It's probably like the service in Berlin or whatever is probably better. It's probably more reliable. Probably doesn't smell bad. It's so cute, thank you. No, that's you. It's literally, this is you. It's 25 cents more expensive than Toronto. Also, welcome Snacko-Recco. Well, I mean, in Toronto, isn't it, using in Canadian dollars though? Like, is the equivalent, is the exchange rate, I can't even talk. Is the exchange rate equivalent? Any Canadians in chat? You guys, any Canadians here? Alright, I don't know about this one. We got this part. Like that. $3. Okay, you accounted for exchange rate. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you are ever in New York and you take the train, then I guess you can you can compare how good the service is. It's not bad. It's fine. It's definitely better than like I think I went to Boston once a long time ago for school. And I mean, I feel like their trains were a lot better. They were much cleaner. They seem to actually run on time. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty bad. There's like trash everywhere. Kind of smells bad. 250 USD for 2.5 hours, infinite transfers. Oh, this is in Seattle. Toronto subways aren't that nice either. They're probably better than the ones here. I don't know. I feel like they probably are. Anyway, what does the rest of this outfit look like? Is it skirt? Just like that. Dude, I don't know how to draw. I forgot how to draw. I don't even know how to draw. Unnamed but obvious city in Oregon. But what even is in Oregon? What's the most well-known Oregon city? Or I was gonna say Oregano City. I will not dox myself. Today? You mean like today? What about tomorrow? Will you dox yourself tomorrow? Vancouver skyline is amazing even though it's expensive. I don't know, I've never been to Canada. You guys ever been to Canada? Is it nice? Have you had poutine over there? Alright, so this... I don't know, this is the face, the head looks kind of big here. In Canada, you guys ever seen a bear in Canada? I'm gonna move this down slightly. That is probably better. Big sip. Badgers are common. I don't think I've ever seen a badger in real life. I've seen a raccoon though. I've seen a raccoon in my backyard one time. Normally don't see that kind of stuff, huh? That's the only time I've ever seen one. The raccoon's violent? I don't know. Probably not. They probably, I don't know. If they have rabies, I guess they can scratch you. I've seen recommended videos on YouTube of people just like feeding food to raccoons. Actually, I don't know. Badgers or raccoons? I always get them confused. Badgers and raccoons. Are they similar? They look the same animal, right? I mean, obviously they're not the same because they have different names. But in my head, I always mix them up. They have the same color, though. The guy with the hot dogs, probably. Like a guy, like at nighttime. He's like in his front yard. Just like a bunch of raccoons just surrounding him. Also, thank you MM0 for the 10 months. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Canada, it's pretty far away. It is pretty far. It's all the way up there in the north. Alright, how do I want to animate this? I should have decided this before I started drawing. Maybe I should make the cup bigger. Just make it a freaking huge cup. Just have like significant hydration. Bro, like this. Just like that. And get in your trash and bathe the raccoons. Sip seems better as a static emote. Yeah, but like I don't know. I want to animate it. I feel like animating. There. Okay. Also, this straw is not centered. It's kind of messed up. Okay, let me put it over here. Hamflow freaking hates traveling. He's never even traveled, guys. He's never even been on a plane. I remember him mentioning this. He's never even flown. His name is Hamflow, and yet he's never ham-flown on a plane. Am I right, guys? Kind of messed up. Never even flown. Subways come every 5 minutes, which is pretty good. That is pretty good. That's pretty great, guys. Love when public transportation is good. Okay, if I wanted to animate this, what if we have it like, you know, what if she's jamming, like I don't know, like the ears could go up. What if she's like, you know, like a combination of a jam and also sip? And go like this. You guys ever enjoy sipping and you just start jamming? I've never done that. Hold on, what about this? What if I do this? What if we have, you know, what if it's like this? It just goes like that. It just goes up and down. Dude, I don't know. Sip? It's hard to animate a sip. You pay $250 USD per trip. It's 2 hours of free transfers. How do they time it? Is it like your train card has like has state in it? It maintains state. I think the way the New York City train system works is like the train cards, they don't have like, I think it's just an ID, and all the state is kept like on the server side or whatever. I guess that's usually how it goes. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, it doesn't keep track of how long you've been on the train. It just keeps track of like whether you swiped. Do they have gates? It's like it's like these things, right? It's got that it's like these things. I don't know how to draw it. They like go, they spin kind of. That's an awful arrow. That doesn't explain it at all. This does not explain it at all. Yeah, every city in NA has a similar price fare. Literally, yeah, turnstile, that's what it is. That's what I meant, yeah. If you do paper, it has a time on it. It's ID, done digitally, it starts when you swipe. I know like some trains, they have like a train conductor walk around in the train car to actually check your ticket. How do you enter? Do you have to use your ticket, or is it just for crowd control? You have to use your ticket. The gate, you can't move in unless you swipe. I guess you can jump over, I guess. Sometimes they have like emergency doors that open and people just walk through. That happens pretty often. Anyway, okay, we're animating. Sometimes a guy shows up in your train and bothers you. Yeah, that's how it is when you travel from New York to New Jersey. I think all the New Jersey trains, well, not all of them. The ones that, some of them they have a guy walking around. And they just check your ticket. You show it to them, they mark it. Feels like a lot of effort. And also really easy, yeah, train conductor. No, isn't the train conductor the guy in the front of the train? Or sometimes it's the guy in the middle of the train. I don't know. There's multiple people. Okay, what if when I'm animating this, I have it like... What if she tilts the cup, you know? Like this, like this, right? Right, and then and then like it goes like over here. I don't know. I don't know if this works. I probably won't finish the animation today or like on the stream. I'll like have a sketch and then just finish it off stream at some point. All these train conductors, what about train insulator? That's such a Hamflow joke. Something Hamflow would say. Let's see, for the subway there's a line for paper tickets coins. So TTC, what is TTC? If it's on the bus, your bus driver will give you the stink eye until you present your paper ticket / coin. You could, what if you just ignore them? What are they gonna do? What if you just don't pay? Let's see, bus drivers used to check your ticket since the global panini, no one actually cares. Actually, yeah, I remember for a certain amount of time, a lot of buses in New York were just free during the pandemic. Just because, like, you know, people needed to go places and they didn't want to check. They didn't want to, like, stop people from being in places. And so there was, like, a lot of free shuttle buses. They yell at you, but if you ignore that, either the bus stops or just moves on. Yeah, I imagine they probably don't want to inconvenience, like, you know, 50 people just because one guy didn't pay $2. Imagine being the one guy who stops the train forever. Okay, how does this... how am I gonna draw this? I don't even know. I don't even know how to draw. Guys, not even aware of how to draw. Okay, what if this is like that? Also, welcome Marklar. I know how to draw. No, this is the artist thing. Every artist, they always are saying like, oh guys, I don't know how to draw, guys. Oh man. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. If you don't say that, are you even a real artist? Are you even an artist if you have confidence in your work? Kinda messed up, guys. Really says a lot about society. That's what the bus gun is. Do they have a gun on the bus? They take you out of the train. You guys ever see those things like in the Japanese trains where they have people push people onto the train? It's like so crowded. You guys ever seen that in real life? I've been on crowded trains. If I drove a bus, I would have a... You would have a gun. What if it's not allowed? They can do that, but I've never seen it happen. I don't think I've seen it happen either, but I think all the times when I've taken the train, like, to the airport, like on the way back, it's always been super crowded. You know, just like it's really inconvenient to move around with luggage. You guys bus thankers. Do you guys ever thank the bus driver? Is it bad that I don't think I've never thanked a bus driver? Actually, I'm rarely ever on the bus, so maybe that's why. I've never seen anyone thank the bus driver either. I didn't even know that was a thing until Fortnite added it. It's like everyone's just like, oh, I guess if they're waiting for you. That's not a thing here. I think they'd be like, what the frick if you did that? Yeah, that's how I feel. In New York, I don't think people thank the bus driver. Hamflow's never been in a public bus. I guess, I don't know. In Texas, maybe the public transport isn't like that good. Or even existent. I don't know. Maybe it's not. No, I've thanked the bus driver in Fortnite though. Once they added the feature in Fortnite where you can thank the bus driver, every single time I will thank the bus driver. In Fortnite. Mostly because everyone else does it. Every time the round starts, you get like a bunch of messages in the chat that are like, you know, XYZ, just thank the bus driver. Yeah, you can thank the driver. There's a button for it. There's a dedicated button. I think they like petitioned them to add it. I didn't even know thanking a bus driver was a thing until Fortnite. Can't believe Fortnite invented thanking bus drivers. Kind of cool once you think about it. Never played Fortnite. I played it. I played it on stream. One time. Oh god, what did I just do? Also welcome Bunny Boy Awa. Does Fortnite work on Linux? I don't know. I actually have no idea. It's on the Epic Game Store. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Thinking the bus driver feels like clapping when the plane lands. I've never seen anyone clap. You guys ever see people clap at the movies? When the movie ends and people clap? Has that ever happened? Alright, what am I doing? What am I gonna draw here? What if it's like this? No one ever does it. Exactly. Okay, what if it's like this? I know this animation so far is not that great. It's a sketch. Also welcome Raylong. They're not fairly compensated though. They can just as easily get their wage without us paying for it. Municipal government can do that. I don't know, guys. That happened when I saw the last Harry Potter movie. I don't go to the movies often though. People clap. Hey, thank you, Harry Potter. Thank you for saving the day. Thank you for awarding 25 points to Gryffindor. Did I go insane or did someone sneeze? Yes, yeah, someone did sneeze. So there was a sneeze in the background. Who is it? We don't know. What if it's a stranger? I don't know. I've seen folks clap at the movie theater. I've heard them too. I think I've seen people clap at the movie theater. You've clapped someone in a theater? What? Haven't been to a movie theater in a long time. Yeah, it's a ghost. It's a freaking ghost, guys. Okay, we got this. What if it's like this? You guys ever seen a ghost? You could be a ghost. Imagine being a ghost. I don't think ghosts are even real. And they're gonna be in the theaters for the FNAF movie? No. I don't actually know anything about Five Nights at Freddy. I never understood, like, what the appeal of it was. Like, I remember watching some Niji EN people play it, and I was like, is this fun? Do people enjoy this? You're just, like, doing tasks? Just, like, moving around, moving a camera around, looking around. I don't know, it's not for me. And I don't know why it's like so popular with kids. I'm just getting old. I mean, I know that. I know I'm getting old. I've only seen people clap when it was a big movie like the Avengers. Yeah, I like the part of the Avengers when they when people clapped when they finally started avenging, you know, they started going into the movie like, man, I can't wait until they start avenging. And then when they did, everyone clapped. Albert Einstein was there. He was given a crisp $100 bill. Kids love there are biblical themes in FNAF. Kids' story should always be scary. Isn't I remember Hamflo mentioning this on his stream. Isn't like the new popular thing with kids now? It's like Poppy's Playtime. Also welcome Effie. I don't really know what that's about. It's always like, you know, like creepy like animatronics. The weird like dolls and stuff like that. Yeah, creepy kid stuff. Why is that so popular? Also, the funny thing is, when I was doing my job search, I think one of the things that showed up was actually the studio that made Poppy's Playtime. And they're like, hey, join us in whatever company. We do cloud infrastructure. We're looking for a cloud infrastructure engineer for Poppy's Playtime. And I was like, what? The heck? New hip and trendy horror game. Yeah, it's new. I've seen people play it. I don't understand it. See, I don't know if there are biblical themes, but the creator takes his Christian faith very seriously. Oh yeah, I remember that. How do you even write kernel anti-cheat against a custom kernel? I don't know. I don't know. Why? I don't know. I think I know Linux. I mean, I kind of know Linux. Not desktop Linux. I don't know desktop Linux. Only server-side stuff. Maybe it's like Gap Moe, but Gap Fear. Uncanny Valley. We simply do not know. It's like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. When they're like, do adults understand why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Do kids understand? Do adults understand why kids love Poppy's Playtime? Or Five Nights at Freddy? Where's Canny Valley? I'm sure there is actually a location called Canny Valley. There has to be. There's no way that it's not real. Okay, something about this. Here, what if I scale this up slightly? Canny Valley. Yeah, Canny Valley is the location in Fortnite. Wait, aren't Fortnite locations usually named like alliteratively? Like Tilted Towers, it starts with T. You get like Loot Lake with an L. Canny Valley shouldn't it be like Canny and then something that starts with a C? Doesn't make sense. Have they changed? Did they stop doing that stuff? Canny Canyon, maybe? Yeah, something like that. I thought they were all alliterative. That was my impression, at least, from my years of playing Fortnite. And by years, I mean like, I don't know, like half a year. Actually, I don't know how long I played it. A few months. Back in the day. Back when it first released on Switch. Classic. Good times. They messed up. They changed everything. They forgot what mattered. Okay, this is sipping. Yeah, Fortnite does exist on Switch. It was cool. It was pretty cool. I think, maybe. Maybe it was cool. Maybe it wasn't cool, actually. I think maybe it's not cool. Alpha style is blessing, thank you. Whoops. I accidentally scaled this when I didn't mean to. Can I undo? I would like to undo. They changed everything about how this app works. Okay, I don't know. Something about this. It doesn't look right. Maybe I scaled it up too much. I don't know. Should have sketched this before I started streaming. The Wolfie Wasteland, the Wolfie. I don't even know. What is it even another type of region that starts with W? The water park, maybe? You guys ever been to a water park? Okay, I feel like I definitely scaled it too big. The second frame, I mean. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I've been to one once. It was fine. The water. The Alpha's water. Used to have water park season pass for years. Did you go? I feel like if you have a season pass or something, You have to go so many times for it to be worth it, right? Like at least 3 or 4 times. I guess maybe that's probably not that many times. Like people that have like Disney yearly passes, it's like so much money. Also, I'm gonna hydrate. It's been an hour. You guys also hydrate. You guys make sure you hydrate. Alright. Several times per week? Several times per week? What the heck? Was it like in a convenient location? You have to drive far to get there? Alright. Let's see. Next frame. I don't know if this is the next frame. Previous frame. We'll have it go like this, okay? The emos don't fall. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. I was literally talking about this yesterday. I think someone asked like, how do you get the emotes to fall on you? And I said it's built into VTube Studio. And then, but like sometimes it expires. Sometimes the token expires, and then it doesn't renew for you. No, it says it's valid for 6 days. Is it not working? Config. Twitch emote dropper select. It's on. It should be on. Do I have to like undo and redo it? Let me try testing this. No, it stopped working. We chose the same emote. It's not working. Okay, let me log out, log back in. Is it valid now? Denchi, where are you? Denchi, this thing is broken. Oh, there it is. Okay. No, it's fine now. It says it's valid for 6 days. Let's say I used to get yearly free passes to my local amusement park because my relative's company rented out the park for employees only every year. That's nice. I feel like the one time I went to Disneyland, it was one of my friends had a friend who worked there. And I think if you work there, you can like every day you can get like 3 visitors for free or something like that. And so, you know, we got to visit for free. It was pretty cool. It was pretty nice. There were never any lines on those days. Oh, okay, you meant... I like read the first part of your message and then just didn't read the rest of it. It was rented for employees only every year. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like when you go to a theme park or like a park of some sort and there's no lines. That was my issue with Disneyland. When I went to Disneyland, like I feel like half the time was just waiting online. Before that, we went to, there's this amusement park called Knott's Berry Farm. It's in California. And we went there before Disneyland, and I actually prefer that one. There were no lines. We got to ride things like pretty frequently. It was nice. It was good. I would recommend it. Alright, next, previous frame. We'll have the cup now tilted this way. Tilted towers, tilted this way. Just like that. No, this is too much. It's too much tilted. It's tilted too much, guys. Tilted like over here. Alright, it's like this. Alright, It's almost like driving a car. It's like my car driving animations. They're like spinning the wheel around, except this time it's a drink. Alright, it's let's have this over here. No, I think I moved I flipped this around too much. This has gone too far. The straw has moved too much. Yeah, steer. Steer emote, pretty good. Alright, I'll make it less flipped. I should draw the straw first. Okay, the straw is there. Straw is now over here. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Still no real updates from me as far as job search. Checking LinkedIn, and actually one of the recruiters that used to work at one of my previous companies, they liked a post from another recruiter who just started a new job somewhere. And that somewhere was like a place that I recently applied to. And like everything tells you that you should like, you know, you should network on LinkedIn, you should contact recruiters, and I've never done that. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just, you know, message this recruiter saying like, hey, I see, I saw your post from this other person that I used to work with. Coincidentally, I was looking at the same positions. Whoa. Would love to connect. Would love to see your thoughts on this. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels weird to not just like submit a job application and just like actually having to contact the recruiter. Anyway, I don't know if anything's going to come out of that. I don't know if he's going to ignore it. He's probably going to ignore it. He probably gets like a billion of those requests. But what if he doesn't? That's the one thing. What if he doesn't? You know, if he doesn't ignore it, then we're good. And then he'll be like, actually, your job, your experience sucks. This is not what I'm looking for at all. No, he wouldn't say that. He would never say that. Imagine saying that. Literally could never. Whoops. Okay, now this time it goes over this way. My lines are so wobbly. My workplace is interviewing a guy tomorrow. I can go, but I don't have to. I hate conducting interviews. Have you done a lot of interviews, like as the interviewer? I don't like judging people. That's my problem. Every time I'm just like, I feel like I'm very lenient. Like all my coworkers, when they interview people, they're like, oh, I didn't like this thing about them. I didn't like this thing. And I'm usually the one that's just like, you know, I mean, they seem fine. They seem fine. I end up feeling bad if they get an answer wrong. Yeah, exactly, right? Sometimes I feel like my question that I ask is like not well formed. You know, like what if they can't solve the problem and it's my fault? And then they're like, man, I can't believe this guy would ask me this question. See, I've been an interviewer twice. It wasn't up to me whether to hire them. Well, I mean, they usually ask you for like input. Oh, the witness? Okay, yeah. I mean, you have some input, right? Typically, like after you interview someone, they'll have like a round where they get everyone together and they say like, oh yeah, what were your impressions of this person? Blah, blah, blah. I've had a few times where I was like they call it shadowing. You're just sitting there, just like watching, just listening. Occasionally you'll chime in, but not always. But yeah, I've had to do a lot of interviews as the interviewer. And I don't like it. I hate doing it. Thankfully, at my previous company, I've only ever had to interview like once there. I could make recommendations, but I don't want to. Yeah, I would rather not. It also takes so much time, right? So much time out of the day. You gotta, like, you know, evaluate someone. I would rather just be coding. You can always say they weren't awful. I usually just say, like, yeah, they seem fine. Or, like, if they couldn't solve it, you could be like, okay, like, maybe, you know, they couldn't solve it, but I could see their train of thought. I could see they could learn, they could pick things up. I don't know. Alright, how the heck how do I draw this? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, maybe this has gone on a bit too far. Maybe this should be over here. Maybe this is better. You guys ever do animation? It's so hard. It's so hard to animate things. I don't get how people do it. How do people do it as a career? Right, it is really hard. There's that one Choco Jack's animation of me eating cereal in water. It's good animation. I like doing it as a hobby, but as a career I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, exactly. I understand. Also, welcome Yurga. Welcome. Welcome to stream. There's a Wolf's Nom. No, there isn't. Actually, there is a line sticker of, like, a character eating a sandwich. Is that a Mako Fukasamig? That is, I knew it. That is indeed one of their emotes. They always use that emote. Every time I see them in Karagi's chat, they're always using that emote. I recognize. I know emotes. I see emotes sometimes. And I think, I know whose emote that is. And that's one of them. Glizzy. No, we don't say glizzy here. I've literally never heard anyone say glizzy except online. Do you guys say glizzy? Karagi streams late. Yeah, she streams much later than she used to. That's why I haven't really been able to watch as many of her streams. Because, like, normally on weekdays, it'll start at like 11:30 my time. And I'm like, man, it's so late. I can't even understand. Can't even be there the whole time. It's been so long since I've heard Watame's lullaby from her. I haven't slept. Literally can't even sleep. Glizzy. You guys like Glizzy? Glizzy McGuire. Okay, alright. How do I draw this? How do you guys even draw? You guys know how to draw? Any artists? Any drawers? Drawers? No, Hamfo draws. He draws. He knows how to draw. He's lying. Can't believe he would lie. Imagine lying on my stream. If I knew how to draw, I wouldn't be a developer. Yeah, but like developers, being a developer pays so much better. I can do both, and yet I prefer to be a developer. That's just how it is. That's just how things are in this world. Okay, next frame. This frame. It'll be like this. He was just being an artist. No, I said if you're an artist, you have to be like, oh no, I don't know how to draw. Oh no. You don't have to. You don't say like I don't draw. That is different. That's different. Okay. Saying that you don't know how to draw versus not even drawing at all. I guess there are many artists that just don't draw anymore. I used to be one of those people in a long time. For like a very long time, I just did not draw. It was just like, I don't know if drawing's for me. I'm just not motivated to draw something. This guy hasn't even drawn. Now he knows. That's how you be an artist. You say, man, I've really been struggling with, I don't know, art block or something. It's really hard to draw. That's how I feel. I don't even understand. People out here just drawing all the time. How do you have all this motivation to draw? Constantly. Let's see, I have some stuff, but it's not very good, etc. Yeah, it's like, oh no, I used to draw, huh? I used to draw a long time ago. And then I stopped. Haven't drawn since the incident. And then just if they ask you about the incident, just don't answer. Wait, what incident? No, we don't talk about that. we don't talk about the incident. Not here. There was no incident, don't worry. There's no incident. As far as I'm aware. Alright, this one goes up like this. Imagine there being an incident. Couldn't be me. Anyway, it's always weird, like I feel like I'm usually the only one that I know who listens to on my streams these lo-fi BGM. But then every time I see Hamflow listen to it, and I think yesterday Mooney was listening, or today Mooney was listening to lo-fi BGM by Stream Beats. I was like, what the heck? I know these songs. I never hear these songs. About an incident. I get it. Was it? I think it was today, right? No, because yesterday her stream was there was no music. Today she was talking. There was music, and I was like, oh shoot, I know these songs. I've heard these songs. Can I do a royalty-free song request? No. No, you cannot. I'm listening to these songs that I know are guaranteed to be royalty-free. If you link me a song, I don't know. Maybe it's royalty-free, maybe it's not. I can't tell. Clicked on a playlist from a link. Oh yeah, I remember. You mentioned that. I was like, she was like, I found this from Wolfie. I was like, oh, that's me. That's literally me. Me when the streamer mentions me. And I'm not even there because it was freaking at 8 a.m. my time. Classic. Classic times. Can I request that song? I'm not clicking that. But thank you for the request. If anyone in chat wants to listen to that, feel free. I'm not going to click that. Alright, we got this. Got the music. Imagine listening to music. All SoundCloud music is royalty free. I don't know if it is. I don't know if that's true at all. Is that true? The only SoundCloud music that I've listened to is anime remixes. I used to listen to a lot of anime remixes on SoundCloud. They're pretty good. But I don't listen I don't listen to that anymore. It's good times though. Alright. Bam. Alright, so it goes like this. Wow, look at this, she's jamming. She's jamming and sipping. We call this the sip and jam. Alright, Alright, this hair goes down like this. I feel like so many of the characters that I draw, they have like the same, like, this part up here, right? They all just have this. What's up with it? What's even the deal? Right, small Ame, she has that. Actually, I think when I drew Chocojax, I drew her like this thing, but actually her hair is not actually like that. I just made it up. And it looks fine. Let's see, there's royaltied music in SoundCloud, but they have to mark it as such. I don't know. I'm not even on, haven't even been on SoundCloud in a long time. SoundCloud, that's where I would hear a lot of like Jersey Club remixes. You guys ever listen to Jersey Club music? It's always just like, they got a squeaking sound, they got like a gunshot sound. They all sound just like that. Wolfie hallucinating bangs like a war veteran? What? Oh, but like I see these. You mean these? I see. Yeah, ever think about how the word bangs means different things? It could be like an explosion sound. It could be a part of your hair. Squeaking chair. Yeah, that squeaking sound. Is it a chair? I could never tell if it was like a door or like a bed or a chair. I guess it could be anything. We don't know. If Jersey Cloud was any good, they would listen to it. Jersey Cloud? I think it's Jersey Cloud. Jersey Shore. Whoa. Jersey Club. What's the club in Jersey? I think it's a bed. It's a bed because no. Have I seen the Silicon Valley show? I have not. I don't really watch things anymore. You should know. I only watch VTubers, okay? And YouTube recommendations. That's all. That's the only thing I watch. You can catch me watching Chocojack stream or Hamflow stream every Monday through Friday after my stream is over. Classic. Been watching Jury Duty. Really good, that has Nathan Fielder on. I think I only know of that show because Northern Line was talking about it on his stream. Is that the show where like one guy is on jury duty, but like he doesn't know that everyone else is an actor? It's like the Truman Show, I guess. I don't know, something like that. That's the only thing I know about it. Is that an accurate summary? That feels accurate. It's gotta be. My memory would never fail me. Alright, she's sipping. Look at this. Whoa, look at the sips. She's going wild. She's freaking jamming. Just like how all the Wolfie chatters are paid actors. Yeah, how much do you guys get paid to watch my stream? $1, $2, $2.50 maybe, $2.75. The cost of a MetroCard ride. We signed an NDA. Oh man. Imagine getting paid to watch a stream. Would you do that? Also, welcome teacher 33. About $350. $350? Yo, sign me up. Would you watch a stream for $350? I would. No, if they paid you $350. If you did Markiplier, the theoretically, you wouldn't get your pay the NDA. How long is the stream? I don't know. Anything. The monthly check bounce? I'm sorry. Sorry, I put it into my investments. The money isn't there anymore. Direct deposit. The system is broken. We'll see. Well, we're gonna see viewership plummet for the next month because I can't pay all my chatters anymore. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, we're out of income. You can no longer watch this stream and be compensated for your time. And someone is there like, no, what do you mean? What do you mean? You guys are getting paid to watch Wolfie streams, and I'm doing this for free? Like a fool? Like some kind of fool? DJI. Why does that sound familiar? What is that? This is part of my act to throw off suspicion of the NDA. No. Can't do that. Imagine lying. It's America's favorite index fund. Is it? I actually don't even know what I'm investing in. I just put my money in there. And the robo-investor just does whatever it wants. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that seems fine. Number go up? Sure. Why not? Yeah, out here watching for free. Also, welcome RoboMoo. Yeah, you could get paid. You can get paid to sit around and do nothing. You can leave the stream on in the background, occasionally like post an emote. We will finance your subscription. Free subscription right now. Your number goes up. It goes down. And then it goes up sometimes. It mostly goes down. And the stock number, mostly it goes down. Occasionally it goes up. It's been going down, guys. You guys seen the economy nowadays? You guys seen the state of the US economy? Kind of messed up. Wow. Stonks. You guys ever look at stonks? Alright, let's see. Let's see. We got this. Got this thing over here. Put this thing right there. No, she's just jamming. Also, welcome, Genie A1. The economy. Bog O. Bog O to you as well. Bogo. Luckily, I'm not in my 60s, otherwise I'd be sweating. Yeah, I'm not worried. You know, I got many years left before I retire. Several years. Several dozens of years. At least 2 years. At least 20 years. 30 years. I don't know. At least 5,000 years. I'll still be alive 5,000 years from now. I will never die. Okay, okay. Is that a word? 2 year? 2 years? Is that even a real word that real people use in the world? Also, welcome Nutritious. This song kind of slaps. The song is named Malibu Drive. They'll freeze Wolfie's berry and bury it under Disneyland. Remember that stream when I used to think Walt Disney was cryogenically frozen? And then we found out that that was a rumor. It wasn't true at all. Okay, alright, look at this. It actually looks like something now. It actually looks like an animation of some sort. Okay, maybe this part needs to be fixed a bit. I mean, if I didn't want anyone to know, I'd report it as a rumor. I don't know. Can you even trust Walt Disney? How do you know he's trustworthy? He became a robot? I don't think he did. I think he's just gone. He's just not even alive anymore. Alright, check it out, guys. We made some progress. Now I just need to clean up significant amounts of line work. Also, wait, hold on. Let me, there was one time, on Hamflow's birthday, I did draw an animation that I didn't think looked good enough to post. Let me show it to you guys. You can see, this will never be posted. Because it's not good. Because it's bad. I don't know how to draw males. Here, check out this Hamflow. You know, in every stream, Hamflow, he says hello in a voice. I drew him like, doing like waving his hand. Look at this. Look, he's waving. That's him. Hamflow wave. But it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It looks so weird. Anyway, that's it. That's this. Yeah, sorry for being Imagine, though. But yeah, here's this. Hamflow 3 hello. He does do that, though. He does say hello. There's that. I trust anyone whose employees refer to the company as something Schwitz. What? What? Okay, so we got this. This thing, I think this part of the hair should be like this. It should be like this. Oh no. I don't know. I don't even know. What are you even saying? Anything else going on recently in the world? In the universe? Economy stuff. Things. Wow, the weather, huh? Wow, you guys see the weather? It is almost June. True, it is June in 2 days. Such a true statement, guys. The holidays? You guys have holidays? Oh yeah, I guess no. Yeah, because yesterday was Memorial Day. No, isn't there also... There's Juneteenth is coming up, right? That was recently added as a federal holiday. And so like in 2 weeks or something, you have another US holiday. That's pretty cool, right? I remember at my previous workplace, we had a lot of European people on the team. And I feel like they would have like a holiday like every other week. At least like a few months ago. They would have something, and then the next week they're like, oh yeah, this other holiday's coming up soon, and we're like, oh shoot, okay. Aren't I on holiday? I guess like involuntarily. UK, European, all of... So there are people in the UK, I think also Germany, France, and like one other place, Norway, I think. Yeah, there were 3 or 4 holidays. Not all companies are giving that day off. Oh. Europeans get 20 days off and 12 to 15 public holidays. The French get the whole of September off. Is that true? Do they actually get like a whole month off? That seems pretty cool. Alright, is this better? I don't even know. I can't tell. I feel like I made it worse. East Asia takes off all February. Oh yeah, I guess like, yeah, for Lunar New Year, right? It is nice though, like when the whole country takes some time off. Like if you're ever in Japan from New Year's Day until like January 3rd, basically like no one is doing anything. All the shops are closed, everyone's just like out there relaxing. Also, welcome Stanley. Wolfa, smile to you as well. Sounds like a terrible time to travel. Unfortunately, that's been like all three times I've been to Japan were at that time. Golden Week, no, Golden Week is something else. New Year's, the first 3 days of the New Year, it's like a different thing. Like the first time I went to Japan, we traveled really far. We went to this one like remote location. If you've ever seen Tamayura, it's like a pretty like in the middle of nowhere place. But we went there on like January 3rd, I think. We had to like take many trains there. And then when we arrived, we found out everything was closed because of New Year's holidays. And so we didn't even get to see everything. Everything was closed. It was messed up. And then we went to Rabbit Island. That's the island with a lot of rabbits. I saw the first few episodes of Tamayura. It's good. I would recommend it. Very nice, chill slice of life. Great show. Goated show. Oh yeah, Cat Island is also a thing. Yeah, Rabbit Island. It's called Rabbit Island because there's rabbits. In case you were wondering, there are rabbits on the island. And they are wild. They're literally wild rabbits. Reminds me of the Highland shuttle bus dashcam video. Which one? Is that the one of like the bus that was driving down a mountain? And it was like someone sped it up and added like screaming sounds in the background. Fleas? Wait, what? Fleas? Fleece? Alright, we're gonna add some more frames. Here's a pro tip. Anyone who uses this app, you can select these things. But okay, I guess they changed the UI. They used to have it so you can select these three and then like add a thing in the middle. Just a dashcam video of a bus driving around semi-rural Japan. Those are nice to watch sometimes. Sometimes people have like those tourism videos where they're just like walking around. It's quiet. Or they're like on a train or something. Those are great. How did those wild rabbits get on the island? Did they swim? I actually don't know. There was actually, I think there was a sign on the island that explained it. But I don't remember. I just saw the rabbit and I said, wow. That's more rabbits than I've ever seen in my entire life. Ever. What's going on with this app? Did they like change everything? I don't know what anything is anymore. Like trying to undo and doesn't even work. There's biological weapons test. Oh yeah, I remember that. They had like a building there and it was like, hey, this building is like broken because biological weapons. Sometimes land bridges bring animals to island. I think the way you get to that island is by a ferry. Yeah, saw the lore sign. Imagine paying attention to the lore. You can just be like, whoa, it's rabbits. Or you could be like, oh no, this really says a lot about the horrors of, I don't know, atomic warfare or whatever. Biological weapons. Please, let me add the frame. Let me add the frames. Okay, hold on. Here, click this button. You guys see this button over here? If you click this button, one of these buttons, I forget which one, this one maybe, this one, it adds the frames in between. And that's cool. Were the rabbits particularly big or small? I know island animals often get weirdly large or weirdly small. I don't know, I feel like they were pretty big. Or normal size? I don't know. Normal size? Sure. I don't really have a frame of reference because I have not seen many rabbits in my life. As I've mentioned, all the rabbits that I've seen, most of them are on that island. And so that's all I know. That's all I even know. But it was nice. They were just chilling, you know, they had no predators. You just had people walking around, feeding them things. There were signs that are like, although these rabbits are friendly, they are wild animals. Please be aware that at any point, a wild animal can just attack you for no reason. No rabbits. I don't know. Do you guys often see rabbits? Like, what situation would you see a rabbit? Like, if you have a friend that has one, or you go to, like, a pet store. But other than that, like, you guys see rabbits, like, all the time? You do? Just, like, in the wild? You guys go into the forest, you see rabbits? Feral animals that get big in short time is because the small ones get eaten. That makes sense. Midwest has rabbits. I've never seen a rabbit, like, outside of a zoo or that island. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen a rabbit in a zoo. Like a pet store, I mean. It was a baby rabbit that regularly came to my window. It is nice though when like an animal just visits often. Right? I've mentioned there's like some cats that show up in my backyard sometimes. It's nice. But then you don't know if people are feeding it, and you're like, should I feed this rabbit? Should I feed the cat? I don't know if other people are, are feeding it. Like, if I feed it, is it going to be overfed? New York City gets big rats. They're basically rabbits. Yeah, or like pigeons. Rats, pigeons. They're the same thing. They're literally the same animal. Pigeons are flying rabbits. Aren't they flying rats? Don't people say pigeons are winged rats? Winged? People say winged. Just feed the rabbit and the rabbit will feed the cat. No, I don't actually see rabbits. I misspoke. I don't see rabbits. I feel that's an insult to rats. I like rats. I mean, not wild rats, but I like rats. Winged. Winged. Wow. One winged angel from Final Fantasy. Sephiroth. I don't see wild rats here. I feel like I haven't seen a wild rat in a while. Get wild. I haven't seen a wild rat in a while. It has been some time. One cringed angel. One cringed. People say cringed. Wicked. Isn't it wicked that better Twitch TV emote? The guy with the sunglasses. I know all the emotes. I know everything there is to know. Got rat jam. Got cat jam. Got Pepe D for dancing. So welcome Al1Wee, or Aliwee, maybe? Game developer, welcome. I'm just drawing. Do you know this one? I do not know what that one is. Frida9 Beichel. Sapis Blob. Okay, like I don't know all emotes. Okay, I know I said I know every emote. That was an exaggeration. I don't actually know every emote. But I know some of them. I know several emotes. You have a dev of art? What do you mean? A dev of art? Game developer of art? Bicycle is bicycle. A bicycle? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that word means. What does that word mean? I feel like I shouldn't say words if I don't know what they mean. You know, sometimes if someone just shows up and they say a word and I read the word, I'm like, oh shoot, actually, you know, that word actually is like a... Actually like a like a word in German. It was like when I was playing Hitman and there was like a German word that I just read out loud. I was like, oh shoot, that actually means that's a bad word. Can't believe Wolfie would say a bad word in German. I would never. He said a bad word. Yo, thank you, Sam, for the raid. Welcome. Wolfie Day. What? Okay, let me shout you out. You were probably doing art, right? Probably. You're usually doing art. Stream Elements is broken, so it's not shouting you out. Welcome, Marshall. Wait, you were already here. I greeted you twice. Welcome, Sam. Welcome, Chenna. Welcome, Atomic Nitro. Welcome, Roselli. Yeah, I knew it. Always art. Always out here doing art. You know what? I'm also doing art. I'm drawing art right now. Finishing a Lucy image from Cyberpunk. I see. That's cool. I've never seen that thing, whatever that is, but hopefully you had a good stream. Hopefully you had a productive drawing session. Welcome Glenn Masamune, welcome La Golden Wolf, welcome Disco Wizard. According to legend, there was once a day when Stream Elements wasn't broken. Yeah, I don't know, it's been broken for like at least 2 weeks now. It's kind of messed up. Oh yeah, anyway, Raiders, welcome. Here's my animation. This is Munibug, she's sipping and jamming. She's sipping and jamming at the same time. A sip jam. Chenna was co-commentating. Let's go. Had Chenna I was gonna say had Chenna chop on a stream. Had Chenna hop on a stream halfway through. Ended up discussing a spaghetti pool. A spaghetti pool? I don't even know what that is. When you fill a pool with like spaghetti. That has happened. Remember that time when I used to stream on YouTube? And I was playing like Minecraft and like Chenna was there and I was just like, hey Chenna, you want to hop on a Discord call? And then she did and then we just had a spontaneous collab. I remember. That was like 2 years ago. Or 3 years. I don't even know. How long ago was that? Classic times. One of the classic times of all time. I feel like Chenna would want to ask you the spaghetti pool question. What is the spaghetti? What? Do I want to know? Yeah, classic time of all time. It was years ago. Yeah, Chenna, we go way back, okay? We collabed like twice, right? One time, three times. 4 times maybe, I don't even know. 20, 50 times. One of the 3 people I've ever collabed with. Yeah, we played, what is that? Board game simulator? Whatever. What was that game called? Tabletop Simulator. Would I dive into a pool of spaghetti and eat it if given the opportunity? I feel like that'd be really unsanitary. I think I would not do it. Unless it was guaranteed that it was, like, safe. Actually, I don't know. Even if it was, I don't think I would. Unless what if I was really hungry? Spaghetti soup? I don't know. That's still my most recent collab. I guess it is, actually, yeah. My most recent collab was, like, with Chenna. We played, Risk of Rain 2. I think that was, like, a year ago. I haven't done a collab in, like, over a year. I guess if you count, like, when I was in the VTube Studio, collab tool thing with ChocoJax. But that wasn't really a collab, right? It was just, like, a promotional thing. The spaghetti suit. If the spaghetti was made just for me, I guess it depends how hungry I am. Maybe, I don't know. Like, what if I was full, you know? And I feel like a pool of spaghetti, that's way too much spaghetti. You know? A human can't eat that much spaghetti. A whole pool? I guess it depends how big the pool is, right? I assumed it was like a regular, like, human pool. What if it was just like a small pool? Does Tabletop Simulator have various first-person animations for putting your elbows and hands on the table? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Would it be fun though? I don't know if it would be fun. Yeah, I would rather just eat it off a plate or like a bowl. It's just like, it's too messy. It's too much. But I'm sure there are people that would love it. If they were given the opportunity, they'd be like, yo, I would love to eat from a pool of spaghetti. Does Tabletop Simulator allow you to cheat like in real life? Yeah, you can do whatever you want in that game. You can summon Shrek. You could download pre-made models. I did that during the collab. I just summoned a tabletop thing of Shrek. We put a lot of pizza on the table. I think we played Uno. It was fun. Yeah, it allows you to cheat. In most cases, it depends on the game though. You could just like walk around, look at their... Yeah, you could just look at their cards. You could go under the table. It's varied. It depends. See, wasn't even thinking about eating the spaghetti. You would just dive in a spaghetti pool and just not even eat the spaghetti. Is that even possible? Yeah, we also play Connect 1. It's like Connect 4, except there's only one. It's physics based. If it's heavily scripted, it might be difficult to cheat. Yeah, really, it depends on the game, but I think most games are lenient enough. Who won? We played it many times. I don't remember. I don't remember much about that stream, honestly. But it's fun though. It was fun. Yeah, physics based, more like physics cringe. You guys ever take physics in high school or college? It's archived. Yeah, it's on YouTube. My VOD channel on YouTube. It used to not even be a VOD channel. I used to just stream on YouTube. And then I was like, you know what? I like Twitch. Twitch, pretty good. Pretty good platform. I saw a thing earlier today that was Tetris, but the blocks were sand. I also saw that. It was on Hacker News. I didn't click it, but I read the comments. And this guy was like, oh, 60 megabytes for this? It seems kind of big, huh? And I was just like, who cares? Freaking 60 megabytes. You're complaining about 60 megabytes? Anyway, that's all I know about it. It's a Java application. It bundles the JVM in it. Physics was optional in my high school, but I took it. I liked physics, actually. It was nice to understand, you know, velocity, displacement, many things. So many things. 60 megabytes is going to fill up. Yeah, the floppy disk. Think about the people with the floppy disk, okay? They're still out there. The teacher was really good but got fired for some reason. There's no way of us ever knowing. You can never know what they did. They could have committed a serious crime. And you would never know. You simply don't know. There definitely have been like some like teachers at my high school that like they just disappeared one day. I think there was like, it's always rumors, right? It's like, oh yeah, this teacher was like actually like having an affair with this other teacher, and like it was all like word of mouth. They don't actually know like what happened. Like just one day they were there, and then the next day they're just gone, and no one would say anything. All the teachers were silent, just pretending like it didn't exist. We're like, what the frick? What happened here? I like the idea of physics and having it applied to my life so that I stay on the planet. Also allows us to figure out cool stuff. Yeah, imagine like not having physics. Imagine if Isaac Newton never discovered gravity. Then we would just be like in space. We would just be floating. But he kind of ruined it for everyone, right? Gravity, yeah, that wasn't even a thing. As soon as he discovered it, everyone fell down. Everyone was just having a good time flying around in space. And he saw the apple and it's like, oh man, I can't believe he would ruin this for everyone. Gravity, come on. He's trying to keep us down. Literally and figuratively. That happened at your school. We knew what happened. Teachers banned us from talking about it. Yeah. Something like that as well. You're watching Los Angeles news. They mentioned Tetris. Oh yeah, another thing that I saw on the comment thread for that thing was like, everyone was like, you can't call it Tetris. If you call it Tetris, the Tetris Corporation, they're gonna sue you. Please name this something else. And it is true. Every Tetris related spin-off, they never call it Tetris. It's always like, you know, here's JS Tris. Here's what is the one that people play nowadays? The other one? The one that's good? I forget. But yeah, they don't call it Tetris. They would never call it Tetris. Yeah, JS Tris, pretty good. Me flying away from... oh yeah, Tetrio, that's what it is. Yo, every time I used to stream Tetrio on Twitch, like occasionally. Every time I would do it, someone, like some pro would show up in the lobby and just destroy everyone. And I'm just like, this isn't fun. This stopped being fun as soon as this guy joined. Also, welcome Kuzip and Anon EDM. Yeah, exactly, right? I think they have like a Discord, a Tetrio Discord, where every time someone goes live on Twitch, they're all like, yo guys, check it out. Let's join this lobby and destroy these noobs, And I'm just like, I don't want that. Just let me hang out. There's one with sandblocks recently, exactly, that one. Same thing with like Puyo Puyo Tetris. You know, there was a time I would see someone live with Puyo Tetris and I was like, yo, I know that game. And then I want to join, but then I see like the streamer and they're playing against someone who's like really good. And I'm just like, I don't want to join anymore. Yo, imagine trying to have fun. Kind of cringe. Ever see Suisei play Tetris? Yes. I did. I have seen. Stream the game and just never play. Oh yeah, just Zatsu. Just have it be a Hamflow stream. Like be on the just chatting stream and in the category. And they'll be like, when is this guy actually gonna start playing? Or like a Min Castella stream. Just be on the waiting room talking for like 2 hours. I think I remember correctly. I think some pro player showed up and she dusted them. Oh, Suisei? That's nice. Yeah, she's pretty good. She was banned from the Hololive tournament, right? They had a Puyo Tetris tournament in Hololive JP, and they were like, Suisei, you're too good. Please don't join. And so she didn't join. For me, it was Pokemon Puzzle League on the Game Boy Color. Are you an expert at that game? See, my uncle bought that game for me for some reason, even though I don't think he knew anything about games. Just like blocks. Just blocks are moving. Yeah, she was too good. I think Marine was also... She was in the tournament and she was like pretty good at Puyo Puyo. And people were like, oh, Marine should never have been in the tournament. She's too good. Everyone else was like just having fun and she's here ruining it for everyone. I'm just like, no, she's also just having fun. I don't know. Being blamed for being too good. Chena loves Puzzle League. Yeah, I remember. We had a collab. Wait a second. No, we've collabed more times than I remember. There was one time when we collabed on your channel. And we were playing like SNES games and we were playing Pokemon Puzzle League. And you destroyed me. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think that VOD exists. That was before I streamed on like my channel. A long time ago. Being banned for being... Yeah, imagine being so good. Also, I should hydrate. It's been another hour. Alright. Do you think it's better to exclude a clear winner or give them a handicap? I guess they could have made it so that Suisei had to play Puyo, right? Puyo Puyo. They could have made it so that Marine had to play Tetris. Right, because Suisei is known as being good at Tetris. But you can make her play the other mode, right? That could have been a thing. See, I didn't save VODs at the time. Yeah, SMH. We will never see that content ever again. We played like that Kirby golf game. We played Puyo Puyo 2. We played Kirby's... What did we play? Kirby's Star... whatever. Superstar? Yeah, Kirby Superstar. Good times. Back in the day. A long time ago. I remember it like it was yesterday. But it wasn't. It was like 3 years ago. Has it been 3 years? I don't know. Probably. Good times. Good times were had. Great times. No, I think it's been more than 2 years. Because I think when I first started streaming on YouTube, like 2 years, I had my 2-year anniversary like a few months ago. And so I think that one was before, even more than 2 years ago. Maybe like 2.2 years. You guys hear that sound effect? What was that? I paid $5 to Google for something. Probably some membership renewal. Alright. This thing... Man. Fun times, though. Love to remember fun times, guys. You guys ever think about times in the past? And you're like, man, those times... pretty good. Love when times are good. It'll be 3 years of me streaming in September. Yo, let's go. That's like 4 months from now. Actually, no, because it's the end of May. It's like 3 months from now. 3 point something month. I do think about... Yeah, you ever think about Division, though? If you think about times, you think about division, addition, subtraction. Always remember. Yeah, May the 30th be with you. It is May. You guys, even it's May, guys. It's gonna be May. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, viewers, for the good times. For having good times. If it was me, I would simply have good times. I would simply not have bad times. Also, welcome, Good Cat Gaming. Okay, I made the cup too big. Yo, the animation. Haha, ham. She said the word wrong. She said ham when she meant to say wolf. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's a Mooney animation. It's Mooney the bug. It's the Mooney bug. Here's the animation, by the way. She's sipping. It's like she's driving, but she's sipping. Oh, word wrong? Haha, word wrong. No, it's fine. Has anyone ever seen Ham and Wolf in the same room at the same time? No. No. I mean, I've also never been in the same room as, like, any of you guys, so then what? So then what, huh? That doesn't prove anything. Or what if I have? What if I have been in the same room as one? Yeah, if I didn't know. Right, like what if I like went to like a convention and then I was like, you know, within walking distance of you? We don't know. You guys ever think about that? Like, if you're like in a tourist location and sometimes people take photos, you know, stuff, and you just happen to be in the background, you wonder like how many photos have I been in that I'm not even aware of? Just like in the background somewhere. And then imagine one day you get shown every single possible, every photo, video you've been in. Wolf was Shenna the whole time, collabed, yo. It's quite the conspiracy. So one of my biggest fears is someone getting a pic of me in the background and then I get roasted on Twitter. You guys see? I think there was like a trending tweet where like some lady, like two ladies were taking like a TikTok, and then there was like a guy in the background and he was like, he was not happy about being in their TikTok. And then they kept being like, oh, look at this guy freaking, they started making fun of him. But it's like, he's just a guy, right? He's just some guy who's in the background. He doesn't have to be happy to be in your TikTok, right? That's the thing. As soon as you have someone like recording, you know, you don't have to act happy, right? I don't know. I saw that. Yeah, she got counter roasted. I'm sure it was clickbait. I'm sure they wanted the engagement numbers to go up. TikTokers love to film people. Yeah. I remember I was talking, I think last week, when I got a haircut. There was like a middle-aged man in there, and he was just recording everything. Like in the hair salon. And I was like, why are you doing this? He was getting a haircut, and he was recording himself the whole time. It's like, make sure you don't cut it too short like last time. It's weird. Let's see, I'm in the background of a video on YouTube, and you were so derpy. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. I didn't consent to this. I don't want to be in this photo. Let's see, I can't say I'm surprised though. Everyone loves recording nowadays. Like, I feel like I've seen some videos on YouTube of like people doing vlogs in public, and like when you're watching it, it doesn't seem that weird. But then like if you have a group of people doing a vlog together, they all look so stupid. If you see like 3 people with cameras recording themselves, it's when you see like the other person recording them that you're like, oh man, it's kind of a lot, huh? I've seen TikToks of people getting their hair cut and documenting all of the hairstyles, all of the stylist progress. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm glad I don't have to work in like a customer facing role, because I feel like, especially nowadays, right? You're like likely to just get recorded by some random person one day. And like, as someone who works at the store, you don't want to be like, oh no, don't, you turn that off, because then you don't know, they're gonna upload it, people are gonna be like, oh, this guy, what a buzzkill, this guy wants them to turn off the TikTok. And so you just have to smile. They're captive. I made a webcomic from an artist when I met him at a con. Was it a good experience? Were they like, yeah, this is... Did their comics say this freaking weirdo? This guy is so weird, guys? I'm gonna assume it was a positive experience. Imagine though, imagine if you had like a nice interaction with someone and you're just like, oh man, that was pleasant. And then you find out they made like a comic about you and they're like, look at this guy, look at this weirdo. I would never recover. I'm gonna assume the yes means it was positive. But if it wasn't, then that's fricked up. Alright. Yeah, we got 3 frames done today. Look at this, 4 frames. We're on the 5th frame. Whoa. Dude. These lines are so wobbly. There's one issue sometimes. Lines are way too wobbly. Out here wobbling. The wobbles and character. I guess, but like, I don't know. They're involuntary. My hands are actually really shaky. Sometimes I've had people ask me like, oh yeah, how do you get that like shaky line effect? And I'm like, what do you mean? My hands are just shaky. What do you mean? What do you mean? How do you get your lines to be shaky? You literally, that's like the default. You have to try to get it to not be wiggly. Literally out here. It adds to the character. It kind of. It does. Sometimes I see people like trying to add wiggles to the line art, and it doesn't, I don't know, it feels too forced sometimes. Until someone trains an AI brush on your line. No, an AI will never replace me. Imagine, this is one of the things, Wolfie animations, they will never ever be replicated by an AI. I say this today, and then like tomorrow we'll see like scientists have trained Wolfie animation AI. Whoops. Literally tomorrow. Bad timing. Some people have good line control. I feel like when I draw, if I'm like doing figure drawing and stuff like that, my lines are typically a lot more, I don't know, I have more confidence in my lines because I draw them faster. Maybe next week I can do a gesture drawing stream or something. That would be cool. The future goes worse tomorrow. Isn't it always? Isn't time always? Things just get bad. Things are just worse. Economy. The whatever, I don't even know. I can only have a good line control if I'm using a brush, a rough brush like a crayon brush. Other brush is so shaky. Yeah, there's some brushes that have like line stabilization. I think I usually don't turn that on though. I probably could. Infant mortality. What? Let's see. No, because with every new day, more ingredients to make salads are grown and harvested, so I can eat more salads. Yeah, but think about the economy. Think about what this means for me as a streamer. I can't believe you wouldn't consider me the streamer. Salads. Man, I haven't had a salad in a long time. Salad's pretty good. Would recommend. Last time I had a salad was probably like when I was in the office in the pre-COVID days. But not anymore. Only a few hundred years ago, it was normal for half your kids to die young. Yeah, I guess when you put it that way, sure. I guess, yeah. Some things have improved. Wow. Can you put your streamer struggles in terms of salads? Yeah, the salad... Okay, imagine if your salad, you had a good salad and then robots happened and then your salads were metal. Well, what if your salad started being made for robots? By robots? What if they had mold? If your salad had mold in it? I don't know. I don't know how to contextualize this. Do salads go well with pizza? There are some pizzas that have salad. I think I saw like a Caesar salad pizza. And I was like, that sounds weird. Lettuce on a pizza? Really? What the heck? Do you eat your salad plain or with salad dressing? Usually with dressing. That's what makes it good. Crouton pizza? I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of croutons in general. Crouton? What about crout off? Huh? What, they're on pizza? More like crout off. And carbs. There's some places that have pizza and then they put like pasta on the pizza. Carbs on... Oh, the crust is made of croutons? I guess that is more acceptable. There's some pizza that has like cauliflower crust. I've never had it. That is a thing. So I can't eat salad plain. I need something on it for flavor. Yeah. It's pretty good. Pretty good to have dressing. That's what adds the flavor to it. Gotta have it. Cauliflower pizza isn't great. I don't know. I've never had it, so I don't know. But it is good as like a low-carb solution, right? Sorry, alternative, not solution. Because, you know, pizza is... It's got the carbs. What's the best dressing? I forget what I used to have. I forget what kind of dressing I used to order. It's been so long, I don't even remember. Maybe, was it Caesar? Is Caesar a type of dressing? Caesar salad. Do they use Caesar dressing in that? Big Mac sauce. That's pretty good. There was this one place. It had like some kind of Chipotle style. Not Chipotle. You guys know that like orange sauce? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like Chipotle ranch or something? I don't know. That's pretty good. Caesar also pretty good. Yeah, Big Mac sauce. What I don't like is vinaigrettes. I'm not a fan of like that kind of stuff. It's too acidic for me. I'm not a fan of acidity. Just keep it basic. Get any chemists in chat? You guys understand? Keep it basic instead of acidic. Oh, sorry, I tried too hard there. -2 for trying too hard. There's so many orange sauces. Yeah, but a lot of them are good. Orange sauce is pretty good. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad? You like vinaigrette? I don't know. I'm not really a fan of it. The acidity. I think like I'm not a fan of the taste. It's too strong. All the best sauces are mayonnaise mixes with the red stuff. What is everyone's favorite salad dressing? You guys have a favorite? Vinaigrette, maybe? No dress? Yeah, you can't go no dressing. I mean, you can, but it's kind of boring. Caesar. Oh, I also said Caesar. You guys put salt and pepper in your salads? I see people do that sometimes, and I'm just like, whoa, I never would have considered doing that. I like ranch on salads, but I like very little. Some people drown their salads. Oh yeah, wait, there was one time where I ordered a salad from someplace, and I chose like light dressing, and when I got it back, it was literally like drowned in salad. I literally had to go to my sink and wash out. I had to go wash the salad. They put way too much sauce on it. It was bad. It was not good. So you can't even taste the leaves. I want to say Caesar, but I've had some really bad Caesar salads before. I don't think I've ever had one that was like that bad. Well, except that one that had too much dressing. That is the one exception. You have to put fish sauce? What is fish sauce? You guys like tartar sauce? Tartar sauce pretty good. I mean, not on a salad though. I don't think I've ever had tartar sauce on a salad. But tartar sauce in general, pretty good. Pretty good salad. Not salad. Pretty good sauce. Did the real Caesar? Why do they even name it a Caesar salad? I don't know. Fish sauce? What is fish sauce? Is it like made of like anchovy? Well, it's hooked on balsamic vinaigrette. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It was invented in Caesar's Palace. Was it really? Was it for real? Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas? Oh, okay. I thought you meant like Caesar, like back in the day. Fish sauce is extracted from fermented anchovies. It's legitimately a classic ingredient of the Caesar salad. I did not know that. Vietnamese salad rolls? Oh, is it like the salad? It's like it's wrapped in this transparent wrapping. Rice paper. Those are pretty good. Caesar. I remember there was like a YouTube short or like a Vine or something. They had a salad. It was like on a conveyor belt and it was shaking a lot. And they said, "Seizure salad." Haha. And I laughed. I thought it was funny. I thought it was great. It was funny. Great observation. Named after Caesar Cardini, Italian-born restaurateur who invented it in 1924. That was a long time ago. Fancy Caesar dressings have anchovy. I never really thought about what went into Caesar dressing. I just know it's pretty good. Nachos are named after a guy named Ignacio. I think wasn't nachos. I remember seeing a thing on YouTube that was like, they just felt like frying tortilla for some reason, and then they're like, actually, it's pretty good. Nachos, pretty good. Fish sauce is basically all natural MSG. It's pretty good. No? Was that something else? Was it like potato chips that was like... No, I forget what it was. French fries? There was some classic snack that was like made out of spite. Like someone was like, oh, this thing isn't fried enough, and they just started frying stuff. Oh, French fries. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's what it was. Also, welcome Doctagon. Buckaroo. What? Yeah, maybe that's what it was. French fries. Some guy just felt like frying stuff. Chips? Okay, yeah, it was chips. I don't know. This guy's giving conflicting information. Can't trust him. Alright, well, here is an animation. Here are some frames of an animation. It is playing as an animation. Bam. Circular potatoes. I take food origin stories with a grain of salt. They sound like marketing. You know, it's hard to tell, right? Unless you were there, you will never know. They could have just made up the story. It could have been like, wouldn't this be an interesting thing for a clickbait article many years from now? Potato chips. Potato chips. Look at how messy this line art is. It's so messed up. Guys, this line art is so messed up. Not even clean at all. I feel like usually when I do animations, like a lot of the time is spent just cleaning up like this absolutely not great line art. I think that happens a lot in jazz mythology, like the Herbie Miles Butternotes thing. I have no idea what that is. Butternotes. Your unit tests are failing when they passed yesterday afternoon, didn't change anything. Well, that's on you. That's on you to figure out. You gotta know. I can't help you there. Didn't know the waffle was originally going to be called the Wolfie, but after the inventor of the waffle saw popular Twitch streamer Wolfie, he knew he can compete with the Google search algorithm and changed the name. I did hear about that. It's kind of wild that that happened. Would not have expected that at all. Tests are failing because async is hard to debug. It's true. It's pretty true. Allegedly Miles told the Herbie to not play the bottom notes, but he misheard it as butter notes. I see. How can you mishear bottom as butter? Butter note, what? Butter? Alright, okay. pretty good progress. We made 5 frames. I don't know why I'm saying we. I made 5 frames. I drew 5 frames. Yeah, butter notes. Notes with the butter on them. You know how it is. Bam. Bam. You're sipping. You're stared. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely a lot messier than I would like it to be, though. More like big gulp drinker. No. All right. Bam. Okay, I have to... Most of the time, it's going to be spent just erasing stuff and redrawing it. Just to get the lines to look good. Hold on, you got this? Okay, this line has to go over here. Okay, alright. Also, I was gonna raid you yesterday, Mooney, but you ended your stream literally like 10 minutes before I ended mine. I was like, oh, I hope Mooney's still on. Nope, she's not. Could not even raid. Could not even send a raid. There's like some people that I can never raid because like the streaming schedules just never line up. It's like how Choco Jax can never raid me because her streams always occur after mine. And then there's always like, oh man, I wish I could raid this person. This person's never online. No. Good stream though. I've mentioned a few times, I basically never watch VODs anymore, like ever. Then it's like, oh frick, Mooney's here, Mooney's back, and I missed the stream live. You gotta watch the VOD. Gotta watch the VOD in 2x speed. You guys ever watch VODs at 2x speed? I can never watch things at 1x speed anymore. Might be worried if you saw me live at 4 AM. I was actually awake. Like the past few days I've just been like, I can't sleep. I'm just like still awake at 4 AM. It's freaked up. This is what happens when you don't have a job. You just keep thinking, you're like, oh man, what if they start contacting me tomorrow? Oh, what am I gonna say? It's messed up. I would suggest having a job. Go live? No, but then you'll have people that are like, oh no, I can't believe I missed the Wolfie stream. Oh no, I can't believe my watch streak is broken because suddenly Wolfie decided to stream like outside of his normal streaming hours. I mean, it probably doesn't matter. But I don't feel like it. I don't feel like streaming at weird times. You know me, I have consistency. I stream at the same time 6 days a week. You know where to find me. You'd be like, I wonder if Wolfie's gonna be up streaming at 4 AM. The answer is no. The answer is no. Chaos Reigns, now is the perfect time to do something inconsistent. I don't know. I mean, like, I do have time now. I could stream earlier in the day because I don't have work until 5. You know, the reason I streamed at 5 because that's when my workday ended. I don't know. I value consistency though. It's cool. Consistency, pretty nice. Yeah, imagine streaming in different times. Get 4 hydration checks. I think probably the only time I will stream at a different time is if I do a collab, right? Because that is really dependent on the schedule of the other person as well. Like when I collab with Chenna, it was I started the stream like an hour earlier than usual, and I ended around the same time. But that's because that's the time that worked for me. And you know, usually in a collab, they tend to be longer because you're just like, oh, this is fun though. This is good times. I mean, not that this isn't fun, but like, you know, because you're like interacting, you know, live, speaking to someone for real. Anyway, interactions, pretty good. Love to interact. I've collabed, yeah. I've done some collabs. Like 3. like 3 or 4 collabs total. A long time ago, though. Collab with Temmie. You guys know Temmie? Undertale from Undertale? The Temmie Undertale? You check her channel. My mic was, like, awful. I didn't check my mic settings. I had, like, Discord noise suppression turned on, and it sounded, like, really bad. And listened to it after the fact, and I was like, oh, man, what the frick? You didn't tell me my voice... My audio sounded freaking awful. I know Temmie, but only know the fictional Temmie. I know the real Temmie. I didn't know until that stream that I was the reason she started that Twitter account in the first place. I found out day of. I was like, she's like, hey, by the way, do you know that I made my Twitter account because I followed you? This is like freaking 10 years ago. I was like, what the? I didn't know this. That's cool. What the? The frick? Anyway, the only people I've collabed with are people that I've known for like more than 10 years, I guess. I don't know. Could do a collab. You know, like this is a good time. Cause like I don't have work. I could stream at different hours if I wanted. It's just like, you know, to do a collab, you gotta have all this set up, right? You have to be like, oh, hey, what time are you available? What game are we gonna play? What, should we meet up like 10 minutes before the stream to set up? All this stuff. When I stream, I just go live. I just like, you know, it's 5 p.m. I hit the go live button. I go get my water. And then I come back and it's like 5:05, like 5:03 or something. I just sit there. HopCon Discord. Well, that is true. I mean, I mentioned earlier this stream, there was like one time when it was like on Minecraft, and then Chenna hopped on the server, and I was like, yo, just join the Discord call, and then we had like a spontaneous collab. That was cool. I like that, you know? If I just go live and then I'm like, hey, anyone, any streamer friends, if you want to be on a voice call, do that. Those are some of the streams that I enjoy actually watching. Like when I first got into Niji-sanji, I didn't get into Niji-sanji, but I'm like into watching them. I was like, oh shoot, like they just have all these spontaneous collabs, and it's pretty cool. You know, someone will just be playing a single player game, and then someone will hop on and be like, hey, now it's a collab. And it's fun. It's like the other person doesn't have to worry about talking, you know? Because usually if it's like a formal collab, a lot of the times it's like one person, you know, you need to have both people talking a lot of the time. But if it's just like a spontaneous collab, where someone just like shows up halfway in, you know, the person that joins, they're under no obligation to speak. They could just be chilling. They could be doing something. They could literally be doing something else. They could be watching someone else's stream. Just chilling. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just out here talking. Yeah, NOSS. Those were some classic times. I like how Northern Lights still uses the overlay from the NLSS, even though there hasn't been an NLSS in forever. And I'm sure like a lot of new viewers don't actually know what what the NLSS is. They just see his overlay that says Northern Lion Live Super Show and they're like, oh yeah, just because he's live, right? That was me on Sam's stream earlier. I woke up, he was like, channel want to hang out? Yeah. Good times. Classic times. Classic times right now. I could literally say that right now. I could be like, hey, yo, you guys, streamers in chat, you guys want to be in a voice call literally right now? No, but this is around when I end my stream, so it's not happening. But it could. It could. Could hypothetically. But not today. Do it? No. Not today. Maybe next week, I don't know. It's also like, what if you do that and then like no one joins? What if like everyone's busy? You know, I don't know. What if everyone is too good? What if no one has time? Right, yo, check this out. She's sipping. Yeah, we're here sipping. Squish emote. I've seen streamers giving Discord perms to let all their friends hop on stream. Turn toxic? Wait, what? I would never be toxic. You think if I talk to my friends that I'd be toxic? I'm never toxic. Toxic? Toxic? What if we're too shy for Oshi? I don't mean like, I don't know. It would be people that I know. It wouldn't just be like strangers. Imagine like if a streamer just opened up their Discord, like voice chat to like anyone. That seems like a disaster waiting to happen. Right? It would be people that I know. Follow me on Discord so I can put my cat on the mic. Meow. Whoa, what was that? Is that the Genie A1's cat? Meow. Whoa. I can't believe it's a cat right there. Meow. Wow. What if all your friends are too shy for their Oshi Wolfie? No. What the? Whose cat is that? That sounds exactly like a cat. Whoa. It's a cat right there. Alright, well, here's what I have today. This definitely needs to be cleaned up like a lot. It probably doesn't loop well either. I need to like draw a lot more frames in between. Because this probably plays too fast. It goes too fast. That is too fast. It doesn't even loop. It doesn't even go backwards. It's pretty cool though. Wow. But also like this part, right? I need to have this part. Actually, I don't know. Does this outfit have like a thing over here? Cause like this over here. We got this. Like that. No, that's water. Nicest thing ever. I'm thankful. Thank you. Thank you for streaming. I mean, like, you're here a lot of the time, and I'm just like, oh man, but I can't even watch your stream. You don't even stream, but now you stream, and I'm like, no, and now I can actually watch Mooney streams. Pog. Except not live. I could not watch it live. Freaking, it was at 8 a.m. I woke up and, wow, shoot. I'll watch the VOD sometimes. That VOD life. Haven't been on that VOD life in a long time. Alright. I guess that's it for today. I will finish this off stream at some point. Maybe today. Maybe I'll post it somewhere today. 8 a.m. stream after 7:30. Imagine streaming at 8 a.m. I'm not even awake until like at least 10 a.m. nowadays. Mostly also because I can't sleep. You know? Anyway. Nice. Okay, alright. Well, I'm gonna look at this. That's her right there. Wow, look at the pixelation. Holy frick. It's literally just like her stream yesterday. Her iPhone like died. She just staring at the screen like this. Listen to paleontology podcasts, they put me to sleep. Even though I want to really listen. I used to listen to NPR like a long time ago when I first got my iPod Touch. Remember that was the thing? iPod Touch. I would listen to NPR podcasts at night. They would put me to sleep. It was good. Classic content. Alright. Well, NPR is too controversial. Is it? I don't know. Alright. NPR, it's like a news. It's not news. I don't know what to describe it as. They do podcasts, they do news stuff. Makes you think. I guess. Alright, well today. What is today? International Hug Your Cat Day. Jennifer Day. Hole in my bucket day. Let's do this one. Yeah, you go hug your cat right now. International Hug Your Cat Day raid. Now find someone to raid. Someone streaming. Who's streaming? Yo, Hamflow's playing Nintendo Switch Sports. What the freak? Choco Jax is playing Super Mario Sunshine? That game is pog. I know some people hate that game. I like it. It was fun. I will raid someone. Someone who is streaming. But who? Okay, let's rate Yusha. Last rated 333 days ago. He is playing Final Fantasy 14 online. You guys know that game? It's a game. What the freak? 38 viewers? Did I get rated today? No, I did. Yeah, Sam rated. Thank you, Sam, for the raid. Thank you, anyone who stuck around from the raid. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching. If I finish this, I will post it on the Discord. I'll post it on the Discord. My Discord and the me Discord. Probably on Twitter. I don't know. Who even knows? Sam says thank you. Thank you, Sam, for the raid. Hope you figure out the spaghetti pool thing. Issue. Thought about going back to that game. PS3 is broken. Which one? Final Fantasy? That's not a PS3 game. What? Thank you for watching. Thank you, Mooney, for streaming. That's why I'm drawing this. I'm gonna stop talking. Goodbye. Yeah, Final Fantasy. Goodbye.